Namaste. I am Anita Goa and welcome to Beginner 8, which is a series where I teach you beginner vinyasa yoga, or my interpretation of it, Goa Flow. Today we're going to go through practice number 2 and focus on the first batch of standing yoga poses. If you want the whole entire series, you can follow the link in the description box below. Let's get started. I'll be integrating a set of yoga blocks. They're really helpful. I was inspired by the Tao Te Ching, which says, what is rooted can be nourished. So when we go through our standing yoga poses, it's very important to pay attention to what our feet do and to let our legs and our core and our breath support us. So that's what we're going to be working on today. Come to the front of your mat and make sure that your feet are together. They can be a little bit apart, that's okay, but see that they are parallel. Lift your toes up off the floor and root down into your big toe joint, the little toe joint, the inside and the outsides of your heels. And as you keep the toes lifted and you keep your feet rooted into those four corners, notice how the arches of your feet lift. Then from there, draw up through the quadriceps. Try to feel like you're lifting a little bit through the pelvic floor, lifting through your lower belly, lifting through your heart, rolling your shoulders back and dropping them down into their sockets. And then work your palms together in front of your heart into a Namaste. And just close your eyes. Center yourself into your vinyasa yoga breath that you learned in practice number 1. Keep your eyes closed, keep your mouth closed, and practice the vinyasa yoga breath or the ujjayi breathing. Inhale through the back of your throat and exhale it out through the back of your throat as well. Just feel the lower belly drawn in ever so slightly and feel that expansion through your rib cage on the inhale and going back to normal on the exhale. So whatever touches the ground has an opportunity to support you. Notice now in your Tadasana or Samasthiti that maybe your body moves forward and back or goes a little bit in a circular movement. That's very natural. You want to allow that to happen. And just remind yourself that balance is not static. There's a lot of room to move. And the more grounded we feel and centered we feel, the more we can allow ourselves to play with that space of movement within the balance. So we're going to start to work on some arm movements and integrate our legs. And this will be a half sun salutation A or half Surya Namaskar A. Open your eyes. Release the arms down at the side and turn your palms to face out. Rotate your thumbs outwards and feel your chest opening up and the shoulder blades pulling together. Then sweep the arms to the side and up and gaze up towards your thumbs. Just notice as you gaze up towards the thumbs that you still stay rooted down into your legs and feet. Draw in through the lower belly and a little lift in the heart. And then exhale, sweep the arms to the side and out like you're diving. Bend the knees and hinge forward over your thighs. Drop your head. Feel free to take your blocks and place them next to your feet if you need them. And then inhale it to a halfway pose. Continue to keep the knees bent. Come onto your fingertips, roll the shoulders open. And then exhale, softly fold over your thighs. All the while, just feel how your legs support you. And then inhale, rise as you press through the feet, draw in through your abs, lift through the heart, sweep the arms to the side and up. And then exhale, draw the hands to the heart. Good, do that again. Inhale, sweep the arms to the side and up. Feel that openness, that expansiveness as you reach. And then exhale, softly fold over, hinge over the thighs. Inhale it to halfway pose. Look forward. You can straighten out the legs a little bit more if you can keep your spine long. And then exhale, softly fold over your thighs. Bend the knees as much as you need to drape your torso over the thighs. Inhale, rise. And exhale, hands to the heart again. Do that one more time. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. Inhale, rise it again. And exhale, Namaste. So here I hope that you felt that connection to your legs, to your core, and to your breath. I'm going to add on to this, so I'll just face forward a little bit more. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And then exhale, step the left foot back to a low lunge. Hold your low lunge with very little weight in your arms. All right, just literally feel that your legs are supporting you here. Draw up through the lower belly. Keep your right toes lifted as you press back into the left heel. Draw up through the left quad. Keep drawing up through the lower belly, lifting through the heart. Full breath in. Full breath out. You want to feel that your legs are working. So if you stood here for a minute or two, your legs will start to shake and bake a bit. Yeah. Then pivot your left heel in. So you line your right heel with your left heel. Keep your back toes lifted. And as you root down into the feet, at the same time, we're going to lift up to a warrior two. Draw up through the legs, up to the pelvic floor. Press back into that left foot as you lift your torso and open, and center your torso right in between the bent front leg and the extended back leg, keeping your toes lifted. Leveling your hips off, lifting up through the lower belly and lifting through the heart. That all happens basically in one go. And then extend the arms out. Gaze over your left fingertips, so the back fingers, and then gaze over the right fingertips, the front fingers. And now finding a balance between stretching the arm back and stretching the arm forward as you're reaching into that back leg and that front leg. See that your right knee lines over the ankle and your second toe. Full breath in. Full breath out, and already you should start to feel that your legs are really working. And then the more the legs are working, try to see if you can drop your shoulders down and not be in your neck and your shoulders, and just have a nice little Mona Lisa smile on your face. And feel the Ujjayi breathing supporting you. This is Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Come into extended side angle, lower the right forearm to the thigh, reach the left arm up and over. So here, you want to turn your left pinky inwards, wrap the left shoulder blade into your armpit as you reach the left arm over the ear. Now you can look up underneath your left bicep, you can look to the side, or you can look down. Make sure that you're not sinking into your shoulder, but try to lift up out of your right shoulder and wrap your right shoulder blade into the right armpit a little bit there. Stretching the whole entire left side of your waist. You might feel it in your left upper hip as well. And feel that you're rooting into the outer edge of your left foot. If you feel that you can go a little bit further into this, place your palm or your fingertips onto a block. But try not to sink into the arm. Try to take about 80% of your weight out of the right arm. So this is a side lateral bend. And in this side lateral bend, feel that your navel and your heart rotates up towards the ceiling. So there's a little bit of a twist there. Good. And slowly, as we lower the left hand down, you're going to draw up through the lower abs, pivot that left heel off, and come back into the low lunge. Lovely. And then bend the knees a little bit and step the left foot forward. Inhale to halfway pose. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise. Sweep the arms to the side and up. And exhale, namaste. Good. Keeping your toes lifted. Let's do the same on the other side. Inhale, sweep the arms to the side and up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway pose. And exhale, step the right foot back to a low lunge. So see that the feet are about hip distance apart. Stay lifted so that you're in your legs, in your core, you're in your breath. Take the weight out of the arms. Keep the front toes lifted. Feel the four corners of your left foot. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely, and right from here you should feel that your legs are really working for you. And then pivot the right heel in, lining the left heel up with the right heel. All right, and as you feel the rootedness into the feet and the four corners of your feet, feel that you're pressing the floor away from you. Draw up into your legs, up into your core, up into your heart. And then center your torso right in between the bent and the extended leg, staying in your lower abs, and reach the arms out. Your toes are lifted. Full breath in, full breath out. Gaze over the right fingertips, and then gaze over the left fingertips. Feel that your head is over your shoulders and your shoulders are over your pelvis. Left knee is lined over the ankle and the second toe. Drop the shoulders, yeah. So although it's effort to keep the arms lifted and extended, it shouldn't be harder to keep the arms up than to be in your legs. So let your legs do the work. Full breath in, full breath out. Extended side angle, lower the left forearm to the thigh. Turn your right pinky inwards, wrap the right shoulder blade into the armpit, and slowly start to reach the right arm over the right ear. Lift out of the left shoulder, so try not to collapse. All right? And roll the navel and the heart up towards the ceiling. You can gaze up to the ceiling, you can gaze to the side, or you can gaze down. Try them out, these different positions, and notice which one feels the best for your neck. If you can come down a little bit further, go further into it. But again, take about 80% of the weight out of your left arm. Keep breathing. Good, and slowly to come out of it, draw up into your lower abs, pivot that right heel off, and come back into the low lunge. Yeah, good, feels good. Bend the knees and take a little dip down to step the right foot forward. Inhale to halfway pose, and exhale, softly fold over your thighs. Inhale, rise, sweep the arms to the side and up. And exhale, namaste. Very good. Can you feel that? Real support through the legs, and you start to feel much stronger through your legs as you keep practicing this. Now we're going to add on to a half Surya Namaskar B, or Sun Salutation B. So that involves a fierce pose. Our toes are going to be lifted. We bend in the knees. We lean back just like a squatting position. So we want to go back into our heels, but also stay in our forefoot. Lift up through the lower belly so you feel that your butt sticks out, your quads are active, your hamstrings are active, your butt is active, your abs are active. And then from there you can sweep the arms to the side and forward again. Here, feel free to keep the arms separate. Breathe in fully. Exhale completely. And then exhale, fold over your thighs again. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees again. Lean back. Sweep the arms to the side and up. And exhale, stand tall. Namaste. Back to Samasthiti. Let's do that again. Inhale to fierce pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Just feel that rooting. And exhale, stand tall. Really press the floor away from you. One more time. Inhale, fierce pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, fierce pose. And exhale, namaste. Let's add on to that. Inhale, fierce pose. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And then exhale, step the right foot back to the low lunge again. So you want to find your full extension into the low lunge. Keep the feet hip distance apart. Then from here, bend the back knee a little bit. Draw from the feet all the way up into your core and lift into what we call a crescent lunge. Keeping the back knee a little bit bent, lift through the lower belly, lift through the heart, drop the shoulders down, and then press back into the right heel so that your hips are leveled and your hips are squared off to the front. Then you again sweep the arms to the side and up and keep the arms shoulder width apart. Feel the shoulders dropping down and the shoulder blades wrapping a bit into the armpits. Full breath in, full breath out. Full breath in, full breath out. Just feel the legs working. Maybe they're shaking and baking a bit now. Then draw the hands to the heart. With your left knee lined over the ankle and your second toe, we're going to twist from the bottom of the ribs and work the right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Press the right arm against your left thigh and roll your shoulders open. So you're giving yourself a little twist here. Now, if you find that this one doesn't quite work for you, I'll give you an option. You can place your right palm onto a block and then twist it open this way. Perfectly fine. But just all the while make sure that the left knee remains over the ankle. Keep pressing back into that right foot so that the back leg is supporting you as much as the front leg. Gradually we're going to come out of it, press through the legs, drawing through the abs, and slowly start to come back up. Ha! Sometimes getting out of it is the fun part, or the hard part. Slowly lower the hands to the floor or onto the blocks, resist with it, take a little dip down, and step the right foot forward. Good. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees to fierce pose, lift your toes up off the floor, lean back so it takes the weight out of your knees, and then exhale, namaste. But the more you start to integrate it from the legs and you use your core and you use your breath, it becomes super, super, super rich. So let's try to do this on the other side. Bend the knees again, inhale, fierce. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. And then exhale, step the left foot back, low lunge. Keep the feet hip distance apart. Hold it there, right knee lines over the ankle. Bend the back knee a little bit. Draw up through the lower abs. Press the floor away from you into a crescent lunge. Heart is lifted. Hips are leveled, squared off to the front. And then feel free to try to press back into the left heel. So this way you've set yourself up into your core so that your pelvis is supporting your lower back. Your abs are supporting your lower back. And your chest is lifted and you're in a perfect place to breathe. Sweep the arms to the side and up. Drop the shoulders down. They have no business up by the ears. Zero business. We're not in the business of having pains in the necks, are we? No. Got to get rid of them. So let the legs take over and do the work that they were designed to do. Then draw the hands to the heart, keeping the right knee lined over the ankle, twisting from the bottom of the ribs. You're going to rotate and work the right elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Press the arm and the thigh against each other. Roll your shoulders open. Try not to sink in. Try to draw into yourself and open and expand from there. And if it doesn't work this one, then place your left palm onto your block and gently twist it open by reaching the right arm up. Yes, there are many possibilities, and you just have to grab the one that works for you. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Now slowly we're going to come out of it. So look down, draw in through your abs, press through the legs and draw up. Yay! Victory! Slowly lower the hands to the floor or onto the blocks. Take a little dip down and step the left foot forward. Inhale, halfway pose. And exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Fierce pose. Utkatasana. And exhale, Namaste. Yay! And then just shake it loose. Very good. Could you really feel that? Really feel the legs supporting you here. And try to feel that your breath is moving through you as well. Yeah, feels good. So now that we've found that connection through our feet standing, we're going to go back down to the floor and repeat a few of the poses that we did in practice number 1. So first come into a tabletop position. Keep your arms shoulder distance, legs hip distance, and then exhale, round it into a cat stretch. Inhale, arch it to a cow. Do that again. Exhale, round it into a kata. Drop your head. Inhale, arch it to a cow. Exhale, round it to a cat. And inhale, arch it to a cow. Come back to a neutral position and just set your hips back. Drawing your hips back into your heels. Extend the arms out in front of you. Drape your torso over the thighs. You can rest your forehead onto the floor. Or if you want to take your block and rest your forehead onto a block, that's fine too. And just readjust your arms so that your upper body is completely relaxed. And you can just stay here and connect into your breath. And what supports you now is your legs, is your arms into the floor. Inhale, feel that your back body is filling up. And then exhale, feel that your back body goes back to normal. Great, and then gradually withdraw and come up into hero pose. Ah, feels good, right? Standing poses are very invigorating. They create a lot of strength. They're great for warming up the body and, you know, give you that sense of groundedness, feeling strong and sturdy, just like a mountain. So now we're going to lie down on the floor for Shavasana. Keep your knees bent and roll yourself down, vertebrae by vertebrae. Adjust your pelvis once you're down. Separate your feet. Feel your feet flipping open to the side. You can place one hand on your heart, another hand on your belly. Just allow your shoulder blades to soften into the floor. And let your belly expand when you inhale now. And let it go back to normal as you exhale. And just notice how your foundation feels, how your legs and your feet feel. And notice how your upper body feels. If your upper body feels a little lighter, a little bit more open and expanded from that support from your base. So just allow yourself to play with that rootedness, feeling more rooted and supported through your legs. And allow that to nourish you in every possible way, on your yoga mat, off of your yoga mat, into your everyday life. And then gradually work your legs together. Draw your non-dominant leg in first, the leg you wouldn't naturally draw in. Then your dominant leg in second. Draw your knees into your chest. I'm going to rock and roll back and forth a little bit. And then see if we can come up into a standing position again. And use the legs to come back up. Ah, yeah. Come back into your Tadasana or Namaste. Lift your toes, root down into your feet. And just notice now as you keep your eyes closed, arms can be at the side of your body or your palms can be together. But maybe just keep them at the side, how you naturally and normally would. Notice if you feel a little bit more rooted and if you have a different connection to your feet and to your legs. And try to notice that when you're standing in line to maybe pay for something, or you're waiting for the bus, the train, someone to meet you, how you are standing and how you are positioning yourself in a standing position. Are you equally standing? Or you're leaning more over into one leg or more into the other leg, like this. But see how you can find the equal standing through both of your feet. And as you're walking around as well, just feel that groundedness, feel that support, feel that centeredness, and just feel your breath moving with you, flowing with you. Palms together in front of your heart. Namaste. I hope that this was helpful. Yeah, just very basic, but from each practice we will just add on more and more and more. Try to practice this now, this video as well, together with the practice number 1. You can alternate them until practice number 2 comes, and now you're getting a beautiful foundation to expand yourself out into victory, whatever that might mean to you. Okay, so enjoy your foundation, enjoy your support, and share with me what epiphanies happen along the way, you know, finding that equal standing, and notice, you know, how much room you really have to move and how much balance you really have within that rootedness, and also maybe how much you're then allowing to nourish yourself. Okay, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and share with me in the comments anything that you want to share. I love to hear from you, and make sure you're subscribed. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye!